TV, back at you. Another one. I got a couple of people asking me about Keith Thurman, and they saw a video that my bro Boxing Ego did, and they wanted me to talk about it, elaborate on it. So I went back and watched Boxing Ego video on it. People were sending me emails this morning. Because Boxing Ego, shout out to Boxing Ego. That's my dude, man. Stay on the grind. Cool dude, man. Stay on the grind. That's my bro right there, Boxing Ego. So shout out to Boxing Ego, man. So I saw a lot of people, I got a lot of messages and people wanted me to elaborate on it. I guess after they saw Ego's video on it. And at this point in time, it just makes sense. Willie Suggs, salute. Yeah, man, so let a couple people get up in the building so I don't have to keep repeating myself and discuss Keith one-time Thurman at LV 903, salute. Wesley, equal me, salute. Chris Rainey, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. AD Foul, salute. Hey Wesley, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Smash the like button as you come in, my people. Smash that like button. Okay. Salute, because y'all know I can't read that well, man. I don't fake the funk on the nasty dump. Smash the like button, my peoples. Smash that like button. And we get into this Keith Thurman saga. Jean Jacquez Dessalin DNW. Salute. Smash the like button, my peoples. My peopleizations. Smash that like button. And let's get it started. Let's get it started here. Let's get it started now. So, smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 30. Real Talk 90, salute. So, Joseph Smith, salute. How you know Thurman's still strong, Joseph Smith? What indication that Keith Thurman give you to say he's still strong? We know what he did 2 years ago, but how you know he's still strong? Quentin Hamilton, salute. Wayne Jr., salute. He's still undefeated, yeah. But how you know he's still strong? He's still undefeated. What indication did he give you to say that he's still strong? That he's still what he once was? Explain to me that. Let me know what you saw. Enlighten me. Help me understand. Enlighten me. Yep. Cool K Forever One, salute. Patrick Panancha, 2-year vacation like Mayweather. He will be back. He's still young. He ain't Floyd Mayweather. Kevin Stenhouse, salute. Lil Rod Williams, salute. Jay Petty, salute. Kojo Wellum, salute. Willem, salute. T. Robinson, salute. Don't compare him to Floyd Mayweather because he ain't Floyd Mayweather. That's the problem. Too many of these fighters want to compare themselves to Floyd Mayweather. You ain't Floyd Mayweather. Play to Win Boxing Channel, salute. Joseph Smith, I understand you're a fan of Keith Thurman, but make sense of what you're saying, man. You ain't seen Thurman fight in years. You comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. Stop comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. Do so now, salute. Don't compare him to Floyd Mayweather. They ain't Floyd Mayweather. There's only one Floyd Mayweather. Only one. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to at least 50 people. 80 people and 20 likes. Smash the like button. Winner take all in life. Salute. The problem is, you witnessed Sir David. Salute. Andre Jackson. Salute. Let me ask you this, Joseph Smith. How old are you, man? Victor Torres, salute. No, you did. You said like Floyd Mayweather. You see, you comparing him to Floyd Mayweather because Harlow, salute. Joseph Smith, you are comparing him to Floyd Mayweather because you see how you said that I'm not comparing him to Floyd Mayweather, but you said he did lay off 2-year vacation like Floyd Mayweather. So you are. Full live, salute. So essentially you are comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. And that's the problem with these fighters, and I'm not blaming you. I'm not going at you. But the problem is, I'm glad you said that, because the problem is these fighters want to be like Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather keeps reminding all these fighters, you got to be Pretty Boy Floyd before you can be Money Mayweather. Before you saw Floyd Mayweather take 2 years off, and Floyd Mayweather took 2 years off due to hand injuries. Let me reiterate that. American Patriot 1776, salute. No, Keith Thurman is not a legend in his own right because he did nothing to become a legend. Nothing. See, that's the problem, that we want to give these dudes credit for doing nothing. We got to hold them accountable and force them to give us what they deserve to give us, what we deserve. Rob Gotti, salute. He's not a legend in his own right. He became a unified champion, yes. But a legend, no. And that's you see, because we give them too much credit and make them and allow them comfortability. They get comfortable. They think that they can just take 2 years off and the fan is still going to back them with no explanation. Keith Thurman the rumor kept coming around that Keith Thurman is going to fight in this month. Keith Thurman's coming back here. Nate Woolbright, salute. Keith Thurman's coming back now. Keith Thurman coming back in January. Keith Thurman coming back in October. Keith Thurman ain't do nothing. He ain't no legend. He's not a legend. He beat 2 really good fighters in his era, in Danny Garcia, Ray Babineau, salute. He beat Danny Garcia, who was undefeated, and he beat Sean Porter, who already had a loss. Sean Porter already lost to Kell Brook by the time Keith Thurman beat him. And when Keith Thurman beat Sean Porter wasn't a champion. When he beat Danny Garcia was a champion, absolutely. But Sean Porter wasn't a champ when Keith Thurman beat him. So we need to stop filling their heads up and gassing them up because they get too comfortable. And this is why we have the situation we have today's time in the sport of boxing. It's because you see, like you're saying, the first thing you said wrong was he took 2 years off like Floyd Mayweather. No, he didn't take 2 years off like Floyd Mayweather. He's not Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather had a legitimate reason. And Floyd Mayweather had Omar Smith, salute. Floyd Mayweather had a legit reason of hand injuries that people knew, everybody knew that Damian Forster, salute, that prevented him from being active as he wanted to be. The wear and tear on his body. Cutthroat sports, salute. On Floyd Mayweather. By the time Floyd Mayweather took 2-year layoff, and it wasn't even a 2-year layoff, when he took that hiatus after he fought Ricky Hatton, look how many fights he already had, and look what he accomplished by the time he did that. He had already moved up multiple weight classes, became a chair classes, and had arguably not even arguably, he had the biggest fight in boxing history. By the time he took that 2-year layoff, he had the biggest fight in boxing history with Oscar De La Hoya. He had already, Thurman had injuries that he could have came back from. Thurman, Afro player, salute. Keith Thurman has been taking a hiatus and enjoying life. There's no problem with that. But when you compare him to Floyd Mayweather, absolutely not. And he didn't take his injuries, that elbow injury surgery, Emmanuel Saga, salute. That elbow injury that he could have came back from, it was only a 6-month injury. He could have came back from that injury already. Now, there were other injuries that he claimed that people couldn't even. He had a car accident that people there's no history of. What's plays in the sport? Salute. There's a lot of fishiness going on with the situation, and I think Keith Thurman just wanted to take a hiatus from the sport, which is cool. How I know what? Stanley Bailey, salute. How you know? You said how I know. How I know what? Big Zo, salute. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes to 100, man. How I know what? So, about Keith Thurman injury? Because you can look it up. You don't even need an insider. Go do your research. That's all you got to do. Listen, if he wasn't ready, right, then here's the thing, right? Stop hating on Spence. I ain't even talking about Errol Spence. King of Kings boxing, salute. I'm not him. First of all, you started off saying. First, let me explain this to you. I work in an operating room. That's number one. Okay, so I know well enough about injuries, surgeries, and things of that matter. And I can prove to you I work in an operating room. That's number one. Treason Patterson, salute. Okay, I study the human body. I know about injuries, so don't tell me what I know and don't know. I don't care about being in this body. Make the fight, salute. Arjun game a path. Yo, how you pronounce that, man? Just Blaze Jixon 1000, my dude in the building, salute. 8 weapons in the building. I'm a hater. Joe Smith, you about to be blocked, bro. That's what you about to be. I ain't no hater. What the hell I gotta hate on Keith Thurman for? I'm telling the truth. You an ass. As a matter of fact, any of my peoples in the building, man, y'all could go ahead and block Joe Smith, man. Joseph Smith, man. How about that? It don't seem like I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm giving you facts. Don't be an idiot. I work in the operating room. Do your homework before you call me a hater. What the hell I'm hating on? A joke? What I'm hating on him for? It's a fact. He ain't fighting 2 years. I'm a hater. You're an idiot. That's what you are. Big money, salute. Man, you can't even give these dudes truth without they just retards, man. I don't understand. I'm a hater. What I'm hating on him for? You sound stupid. First, Floyd Mayweather. Then I debunked that notion. He's nothing like Floyd Mayweather. Then you said you didn't compare him to Floyd Mayweather. But yes, you did, because I didn't bring up Floyd Mayweather. You did. I didn't bring up Floyd Mayweather. You brought him up. You said he liked Floyd Mayweather. LT Green, salute. I didn't bring up Floyd Mayweather. You said he's like Floyd Mayweather. I said he's nothing like Floyd Mayweather. Then you tried to back out and say, oh, I'm not comparing him to Floyd Mayweather. You just compared him to Floyd Mayweather. Now you're trying to tell me I'm not in his body. Listen, I can prove what I do for a living. I drive this, I drive ambulance, and I'm a surgical tech. So tell me what you do for a living. So I know about surgeries, brother. You can't make this stuff up, man. You want game, and they just choose to be idiots because they fans. I don't care if you're a fan of Keith Thurman. I like Keith Thurman myself. I ain't say he was a bad fighter. Because I said that because I'm saying that he don't have the it don't seem like he have the hunger and the thirst anymore. Ronnie Emerson, salute. Now I'm hating Angelo, salute. I'm hating on Keith Thurman because I'm telling you he had an injury. You a fucking idiot. How about that? He had an injury that he could. It was a 6-month injury. I play football. I'm a surgical tech. I know about injuries. I know about the human body. Adewale M, salute. I don't think his injuries is good enough reason. I think that he chooses to remove himself from the boxing. This guy's an idiot, man. Yo, try to put him up on game. He talking about I'm hating. I'm hating? That's so stupid. I said that Keith Thurman don't seem like he have the hunger no more. I said nothing that sound like he was hating. That I was hating on him. What am I hating on? You said that he was a legend. I said he did nothing to be a legend. Boldness, salute. Yeah. He doing it to himself. Ronald Haskins, salute. Keith Thurman is doing this to himself. He's talking about I'm a hater. Man, oh man, the stupidity, man. You mad because Keith Thurman your favorite fighter, right? And I'm criticizing him, point blank and period. Don't come on and talk about I'm no damn hater. I said that Keith Thurman is a hell of a fighter. He beat 2 guys that of worth. Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. Sean Porter wasn't a champion when he beat him. Danny Garcia was a champion. But that was it. You talking about he a legend. Matt Wade, salute in the super chat. Said Blue Blood Sports TV, salute. You mad because you tried to compare him to Floyd Mayweather and I debunked that. And then you got mad because you tried to say he was a legend in his own right and I debunked that. He ain't no legend yet. So now you got mad because of that. Tyrese Bowie, salute. Main Event Mark, salute. You got mad because you tried to tell me he's a legend. He ain't a legend. You know who a legend is? Floyd Mayweather's a legend. You know what a legend is? Marvin Hagler's a legend. You know who a legend is? Sugar Ray Leonard is a legend. You know who a legend is? Muhammad Ali is a legend. Stop throwing that word around, legend. He ain't no damn legend yet. He's a good fighter in his era. A legend. So I debunked that. Now you got mad, and now I'm a hater. No, you don't. How about you don't know nothing about boxing? Melvin Jackson, salute. How about you just a fanboy? I'm a hater. Unbelievable, man. I'm trying to put this dude up on game, and he gonna come on and talk about I'm a hater because he mad because he don't got no argument to stand on and defend Keith Thurman. So I'm a hater now. That's always what they reach for. When you criticize their fighter, they always like to reach for that hater. Oh, you a hater. You probably define hater. Just like so used to using that word legend. Just throwing the word legend around. Muhammad Ali is a legend. Joe Louis is a legend. Sugar Ray Robinson is a legend. Keith Thurman don't come on, ain't in the same chapter as them. Smash the like button, people. Keith Thurman's a good fighter. I like Keith Thurman. One of my favorite fighters. See, this is what these idiots don't even be knowing. Adewale M, salute. LT Green, salute. Salute to Donald Banks in the super chat. He said, "Hey Blue, I love Keith Thurman, but damn, he has not fought in 2 years. Once the WA strip him, you can pretty much stick a fork in him. He's done." Yeah, it's a fact, man. It's a fact. The only reason he's relevant right now is because he's holding on to that WBA strap. Or should I say the WBA is holding on to him? Because I don't even feel like he even wants it. I hope I think somebody blocked him already. Stupidity, man. You can't even drop knowledge on these dudes without them getting sensitive and butthurt and oh no, you know what? He a legend in his own right. No, he ain't a legend, so I debunked that. Oh, he like Floyd Mayweather. No, he ain't nothing like Floyd Mayweather. Well, I ain't compare him to Floyd Mayweather. Yes, you did. You said he liked Floyd Mayweather. Oh, you know what? You a hater. Now I'm a hater. Lewis Coleman, salute. Now I'm a hater. How stupid is that, man? District Red, salute. It's amazing, man. So anyway, I'm saying that Keith Thurman and Jamal Wright, salute. And once again, see, this is how you know these idiots just go running their mouth. Because anybody know me and listen to me, Southside, salute. Anybody listen to me and know me, know I said that, Crack World, salute, that I had even picked Keith Thurman to beat Errol Spence at one point in time. And then you guys heard me say that numerous of times. And then I said, I don't know if he could beat him now. Cade Garrett, salute. Due to the fact that I don't think he has the hunger, and he's been out so long that it's going to be hard for him to get back to the level he was at, to beat the Errol Spence. But you guys know that, and y'all heard me numerous of times say, I picked him to beat Errol Spence. So how am I hating on Keith Thurman? Idiot. Oh, how you know that? How you know that? How I know what? Oh, how you know his injury? Because I know the injury they have listed. And I work in the operating room. And that injury is some people that came back within 3 months from that injury. Major athletes with that injury. Now, depending upon what position and what you do in that sport, Keith Thurman have to throw punches. So maybe he feel like his power ain't there. That's a possibility. But I know major athletes that came back within three months of that injury and performed at a high level. So that's how I know. And I know, and I work with some of the best surgeons in the world. Coach, what's good? VVS1, Blue Stone, salute. And I know, if I didn't work with them, I know some of the best surgeons in the world. The best. I can't name them here on this platform, but yeah, I know them. Believe me. Some of the best surgeons in the world I know. Chuck Watson, salute. So when you come on here, oh, how you know that? Because I know sports injuries. I know sports doctors. I know everything. Well, I don't know everything. I mean, I know a lot about it. I don't know everything. But I know a lot of surgeons, high-end surgeons, all types. So that's how I know. Am I in his body? Oh, anybody can say that. Anybody can say, well, oh, you're not in his body. You can't say that. Yeah, anybody can say that. That's a cop out. Billings, salute. Satami Billings, salute. Contender Regime, boxing, salute. Big Dog Williams, super chat. Salute the Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Avid boxing fan said I'm out. Salute, man. Peace. Thanks for coming through. G. Tremenio, salute. BC, salute. Yeah, BC. Yeah, there's struggles in rehab, but that's everybody though. That's every athlete. This athlete, I had surgery and had to rehab. So I ain't talking from a place of inexperience or just a place of I'm just talking out my ass. I'm not one of those people. So I've had injuries. I had to rehab. Hernias, all types of stuff. All types of crazy stuff, man. Injuries you feel like you ain't never gonna heal. The rehab is harder than the actual surgery. I know what it is. You feel like giving up. And that's my point exactly. I feel like J Mac, salute. John Medina, salute. And that's my point exactly. I feel like Keith Thurman might have given up. Smash the like button. Let's get the like. We got 200 people here, and we don't got 100 likes. Smash the like button. Napoleon Armstrong, salute. Yeah, the Sanctuary body is doing that, man. That just goes to show the corruption in the Sanctuary bodies, though. And y'all know how I feel about the situation with Anthony Joshua, right? But check this out. Anthony Joshua is active. Ace One, salute. Len Mad, salute. Omaha, Nebraska. That boy Bud Crawford home of Bud Crawford. Home of Bud Crawford. Arguably the pound for pound king of the world. Omaha, Nebraska in the building. H-Town 713 in the building. Salute. My brother CB Sports Club around the building. Salute, bro. Jonathan Sims, salute. Smash the like button, man. 200 people, man. Let's get 150 likes at least. Smash the like button. So, here's my thing. The last time Keith Thurman fought was March 4th, 2017. That's the last time Keith Thurman fought. March 4th, 2017. He's not going to fight in 2018. If he do, it will have to be in on that Charlo card, and we know that's not happening. E. Roberts, salute. Roderick Thompson, salute. If Keith Thurman was to come back in 2018, it will have to be on the Charlo card. On Jamel Charlo card. Jamal, the Charlo twins, because they fighting together. So Keith Thurman will have to fight on that card. Right? That's not going to happen. So now think about this. Is he going to fight in January? No. Because we know in January, we're going to get the we 9 times out of 10, we're going to get in January, we're going to get Adrian Broner versus Manny Pacquiao. So I'm pretty sure Showtime is going to put their all into that fight, into promoting that fight, especially due to the fact that the winner is going to get Floyd Mayweather and things of that nature. So I'm sure they're going to put everything they need to into that fight. Right? In February, possibly. But we know in February, the rumors of Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence. Right? In February. Right? Daniel Field 72, salute. We know in February, Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence is most likely going to take place. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes up. Right? So at least, if not a headliner. Right? He's going to at least be on the card where he's going to be the headliner, or if not the headliner, he'll be the co-main event. Keith Thurman. Right? So what's the odds of him fighting when they have Sneferi, salute. What's the odds of Keith Thurman fighting when they have pay-per-view events taking place? They're gonna have pay-per-view events. You think they're gonna put, because Keith Thurman, that needs to be a event where they need to really promote that, due to the fact that he's been inactive forever. So he do come back, that needs to be promoted correctly. So are they going to put their all into Keith Thurman, a comeback fight in the month where they have pay-per-view events? I doubt that. I doubt that very much. I don't see that happening. Not when they have big pay-per-view events taking place. Now I can see, when they don't have a pay-per-view event taking place, I can see them promoting a Keith Thurman comeback. But when they have pay-per-view events in that month, they're not going to be promoting a Keith Thurman comeback, because that's going to take promotion. And he's going to have to be on a card where there's other people on that card. He's going to have to be on the card where they make sure they get their return. Vladimir Putin. Michelle Bouchard, salute, sister. I hope that's sister. I hope I ain't just play myself once again, because I have a tendency to see a name and just assume that it's a lady. Well, it's not. Yeah, I hope he fight in 2019. If he don't fight in 2019, it's really over. If he don't fight in 2019, it's over. Officially over. 3-year layoff, no comeback for that. He should fight on the Spence undercard. Joe Joyce is the real deal. Joe Joyce was supposed to fight Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington pulled out. That would have been a good fight, man. That would have been a good measuring fight for Joe Joyce. But Keith Thurman, man, by the time if he don't fight in 2019, oh, it's over. Mastermind, salute. There's no coming back. 3-year layoff, not happening. Especially for the fighting style that he uses, which is timing. Inactivity kills timing, people. I'm going to say this again. Inactivity kills timing. J-Max, salute. You can get power punches like we seen George Foreman make comebacks as a power puncher. You know, we seen power punchers have layoffs and make comebacks and be successful. Power punches are different from Ernest Martinez, salute. Yeah, Mikey Garcia vacated. Daniel Field 72, salute. Juan Garcia, salute. Mikey Garcia vacated because he's gonna fight Errol Spence. And PK Boxing and MMA, salute. Because he's gonna fight Errol Spence and what's his name? What's dude's name? Forgot dude. Oh man, what's the his name is slipping my mind right now. Richard Cormier is trying to enforce that he gets that fight. Retired at 33, salute. That's the possibility. Keith Thurman could be waiting it out and looking to fight, you know, to get a new deal with a new network, so on and so forth. That's a strong possibility. But the fact that he's been out for 2 years, and I hate having arguments like that with people, man, because I think that Joseph is a good dude. But you got to be real. When you come to this channel, understand that you're only going to get the real when you come to this channel. I'm not going to be no biased person. I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm a straight shooter. So you're going to get it straight. And guess what? I don't care who it is. They're going to get this criticism. If they ain't doing what they need to do, they're going to get the criticism. Point blank and period. That's just what it is. It is what it is, and that's what it's just going to be. Lemire Watkins, salute. The WBA needs to strip him. He ain't fighting 2 years. Spartacus the Great, salute. Just think about this, right? Think about this, right? The last time Keith Thurman in March, he fought March 4th, 2017 against Danny Garcia, right? That's the last time we seen Keith Thurman in the ring. March 4th, 2017. We're going on. He's not going. This is about to be Ladarian Austin, salute. This is going on. We're in November. Tomorrow's November 1st. Understand that. He's not going to fight in November. He's not going to fight in December. There's 2 cards in December that he was rumored to possibly be on the undercard, and he's not on the undercard. The general, salute. December 1st. So tomorrow's November 1st. He ain't going to fight a month from tomorrow, which would be Deontay Wilder's undercard, December 1st. He was rumored to be on that card. He's not going to be on that. They have another card already, Showtime. So where will he fit in? They have December 1st and they have December 22nd. He's not going to be on either of those cards. So now that takes us into 2019, right? Right? Around the world, salute. That takes us into 2019, right? 2019. The Evolution, salute. Now, there's 2 pay-per-view cards. He could possibly jump on those cards, which is Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao. He could jump on one of those cards. Quayne Barton, salute. I'll tell you why. Keith Thurman doesn't live the lifestyle Bernard Hopkins lives. So we got to stop comparing these fighters to greats, to legends. Power player, salute. You're comparing Dutch Master, salute. You're comparing the life of and the legend of Bernard Hopkins to Keith Thurman. It's no comparison. Bernard Hopkins, the shot, salute. Bernard Hopkins, yeah, he did hard time and he came back and he still had a Hall of Fame career. Bernard Hopkins lives a lifestyle that most fighters can't live. He lives a lifestyle similar to Floyd Mayweather, if not more disciplined than Floyd Mayweather. Bernard Hopkins. They both never drank. They both never smoked. They didn't put poison in their body. Keith Thurman drinks. We seen him drinking. We know he's drunk. Right? Bernard Hopkins was a boxer puncher, and Bernard Hopkins was a master class boxer. Keith Thurman does not compare. Bernard Hopkins was, and Keith Thurman's a student in the game. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Keith Thurman studies the game. But the difference between Keith Thurman and Bernard Hopkins never gets out of shape. We seen Keith Thurman well into 190. Sniff 190. Bernard Hopkins right now, and you're talking about a guy that went up to heavyweight. Understand that. B. Paulie, salute. But we talking about a guy who went up as far as went up from 54. Went up from 54. He doesn't drink soda, no. He still runs to today. Bernard Hopkins right now, today, it still can make, Bernard Hopkins can make 160. Ninth Ward, salute. Appreciate you. Said fire channel with fire content. Check daily. Salute. I appreciate you. Think about this. Right now, at 50-something years old, Bernard Hopkins can make the 160-pound limit. Right now. Samuel Curtin, salute. Eric D. Bell, salute. And I just seen Bernard Hopkins. I'm telling you. Right now, Bernard Hopkins can easily do 175, 168. That's easy right now. Bernard Hopkins right now is probably 180 pounds. 180 pounds. And we know he ain't coming back. Pascal Castillo, salute. Better not duck me, Thun. Craig Mack, salute. Lionheart, salute. Demila, salute. Now, understand that. Bernard Hopkins, I just seen Bernard Hopkins. If Bernard Hopkins had a training camp, he's 54. Dream said. Guillotine Dream said B-Hop is 54. At 54! We know he ain't coming back. Harold Jones, salute. Yeah, I know you. That's YouTube. They ain't gonna send out the notices. Sure, good. But yo, at 54, he said he's 54. So I'm taking his word for it. At 54, I seen Bernard Hopkins, he probably 180. 182 at best. Let's no lie. So if Bernard Hopkins had a 2-month, an 8-week training camp, he could make 160. We talking about Keith Thurman, who's a 147-pounder, who was arguably at 190 pounds. Out of shape, drinking. No comparison. None. This is why I said when dudes can try to compare, Terrell Bay, salute. Yeah, Bernard, boxing good, salute. Bernard Hopkins never fought at 47. Let me drop game on y'all. He never fought at 47. Right now, Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya probably weigh more than Bernard Hopkins. And they both fought. Shane Mosley fought as low as, if I'm not mistaken, 35, 40. I'm going to repeat that. Shane Mosley and Oscar De La Hoya, who Oscar De La Hoya fought at 47. I don't know if he fought at 40. I don't remember. He might have. We know Shane Mosley fought at 35. They both weigh more. Look at the Prince Nassim. He weighs more than Bernard Hopkins right now. So this is why I say we have to be careful in comparing greats to these dudes. Oscar Ford at 130. Okay. I don't know if Oscar Ford at 130. Maybe he did. I don't know. But they fought. Let's just say he did. But these guys, they fought as low as 40. JoJo BK, salute. Yeah, that's a fact, JoJo BK. Turned pro at 130. Okay. So you're talking about two dudes that turned pro that low in weight. But no, Hopkins never fought at 47. He never fought that low. Understand that, right? Right now, they weigh more than him right now. Prince Nassim weighs more than Bernard Hopkins right now. Just think about that. LDTB, salute. To be very, very careful when we compare these dudes to legends. We have to be very, very careful when we compare these dudes to legends. Keith Thurman was starting to pave his way to get to that status. He's trying to make his way to that. He's trying to build up his legacy. He's trying to build up his resume to I don't think Bernard Hopkins is a vegan, but he might be a vegetarian. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure. I watched the special on him, and I definitely know he don't eat certain meats and stuff like that, if he eat meat at all. PTP, Fight Wisdom, salute. Yeah, that's a fact. And so here's the thing, right? We got to be careful. Keith Thurman is not a legend. I love Keith Thurman, one of my favorite fighters. High always won, salute. If you never had a major injury, you should never have a say-so. High always won. I always got to debunk these notions. If you never had a major injury, you should never have a say-so. That's what you said, right? High always won. High always won. My guy. Good morning. Great morning to you. You say if you never had a major injury, you should never come. High always won. If you have a major injury, who does your surgery? High always won. Just answer that question. High always won. Non-stop no, salute. High always won. If the doctors, right? The surgeons, right? Demetrius Hawkins, salute. High always won. Who recommends? Who has the last say so? High always won. After your surgeries, who gives you advice after your surgeries? Who has the say so? Who has the last say so? Who gives you advice? High always won. Tim Blue, salute. Jonathan Sims, we got to do it. Your physician, right? Just about every surgeon, major surgeon, and every physician that I know, and I'm a surgical tech, just about every surgeon and physician that I know never had a major injury. High always won. Emmanuel Mo, yeah, he definitely got cleared, but we ain't even going to talk about that. But High always won. Your surgeon, who's never had a major injury, ever, doesn't even know what it feels like. Most surgeons never even had surgery before. They never even had surgery before, brother. They're only speculating what the pain feel like because they don't know. They're speculating. Because they don't know themselves what the pain feel like. Because they never felt it. Right? So you get the surgery. Then you go to a rehabilitation center with somebody who's teaching you how to rehab and clear you that never had a major injury. So would you tell them that they shouldn't give you any advice? I'm not somebody off the street, how I always want. Again, I'm a surgical tech. I worked in the operating room. Not only that, I study the human body. I study what you should and shouldn't put into your body. So I always won. I'll repeat. Why do you say it's different? D. Gray, salute. You said that a person that never suffered a major injury shouldn't be able to give you advice or shouldn't have no say so. But I just gave you two people that have major impact and major advice that you follow who never suffered major injuries, but because you're telling me, but because they went to school, but they never felt the pain. They don't know what that pain feel like. They speculating. It's speculations, right? They've never felt that pain. They don't know what it is. They're guesstimating. But because they read a book, you're telling me because they read a book, it's okay for them to give you advice, and they never suffered a major injury. You talking about you go to a rehabilitation, a person that's going to give you rehab. When you have that pain in rehab, they tell you to keep pushing, but they never felt that pain before. But they tell you could push through, but they never felt it before. But it's okay for them to tell you because they read a book about that pain. But because you assume that I didn't read a book about that pain, or a person you claim that walked off the street that never felt that pain and never had a major injury shouldn't have a say so. Okay, how always won. You see, you keep digging yourself in the hole. You just said, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, listen what you're saying. You said not saying that. I'm saying, how can you tell someone they're not in pain? How could a doctor tell you that you're not in pain? Derek Williams, salute. You know that there's a such thing as when you get amputated, when you have amputations, that you get when you get amputations. Did you know there's a such thing called phantom pains? High always won. They call phantom pains, right? And surgeons that never had amputations ever in their life, right? Rehabs that never had surgeries, amputations in their life. They tell you that, there's a such thing called phantom pains, right? So these people that have amputations still feel the pain as if their leg, arm, finger, or any part of their body that was amputated, they have the pain as if it was still there. But do you know the doctors and the nurses and the rehabs, they tell you that pain is not there. But they never had an amputation in their life. They don't know what it feels like. They're speculating. But you're saying it's okay for them to say that you don't feel that pain. But it's not okay for somebody off the street to tell you you don't feel that pain. Tell me, how does that make sense? Because they read a book. Exactly, PTP. Fight wisdom. Stay ready boxing in the building. Salute. Do you know a sprain is worse than a break? Because it never really heals. Right? I have pain in my ankles from a sprained ankle worse than a friend that I know broke his ankle and his shin in half. East Coast Boxing TV, salute. And has zero pain to this day. I still feel pain from a sprained ankle. So how could you say that somebody has never had a major injury shouldn't see how that makes no sense? Okay, so your dad is a surgeon. Has your dad ever had major surgery on himself? And I know some of the top surgeons in the world. Some I saw do some things that it's amazing. Anthony Kish Chun Chan, salute. Okay, so he had back surgery. Byron Milton, salute. So your dad had major back surgery. Okay, ask your dad. I'm pretty sure he did surgeries on parts of bodies that he never felt in his life as a surgeon. So President Jafari, salute. Big Dog Willie, salute. Big Dog Willie, it's about, I said that Keith Thurman, this is how this started. I know you came in late. I said that Keith Thurman injury, he could have been back already. So this is all due to the fact that Keith Thurman has been on a hiatus for about going on 2 years. We had somebody come in and say, oh, Keith Thurman is injured. He did all this. I don't feel like going back to the whole backstory. Roll walk, salute. Harlem Q in the building, salute, King. Peace and blessings to you. Spencer Phillips, salute. So long story short, he was trying to tell me that I'm not in Keith Thurman's body to know how it feels. No, I'm not. What I said was I've worked in this area. I know people who had this surgery. I know major athletes that had the surgery came back in 3 months. And maybe I feel like Keith Thurman in his rehabilitation and the rehab, maybe he don't feel like pushing through no more. A lot of major athletes go through that where they like, listen, I don't even want to do this no more. Horace Rosa, salute. And so now we get a high always one that comes in because I said, well, I worked in that field. I know the injury Keith Thurman had, and I has power to be there anymore. Maybe Keith Thurman don't trust the shoulder anymore, right? But Keith Thurman has been cleared already. So it could be a similar situation with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose had a knee injury. He never trusted it anymore. Randy Ridley, salute. Oh, that's crazy, Randy Ridley. I just mentioned Derrick Rose and you brought Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose never trusted his knee anymore. That's what I'm saying, Big Dog Willie. Maybe he lost that confidence that he could still pack that power. But anyway, long story short is always high, always one came in and said, well, nobody has suffered. If you didn't suffer a major injury, you shouldn't comment on it. So then, yes, sir, it's a New York thing. So then I had to debunk that notion because most surgeons, most rehabilitations that you go to, most of them never had major surgeries. So you can't say if you never had a major surgery, you shouldn't comment on it. No, you can't say that. Don't say that because that's inaccurate. Because your major surgeons that had surgery, most of them never had major surgery. So for them to say they give you advice and they never had surgery, they tell you what you can and can't do. Let me give you another piece of advice. Nowadays that you have surgery, because they want your blood to flow, they don't want you to cause clots. They don't want you to clot and they have issues. After you have major surgery today's time, you can have open heart surgery. You can have major surgery. Guess what they do immediately? Muhammad, this is the one. Salute. Craig Mack, salute. Guess what the protocol is today's time? After having major surgery, guess what the protocol is? You have to start to walk immediately. I'm going to say this again. The surgeons never had major surgery. The people in the rehab center never had major surgery. But guess what they force you to do after surgery? And they don't know the pain that you're in. They speculate the pain that you're in because they never been in that position. But guess what you got to do? Immediately after surgery, you have to walk. Money Fiend Kim, exactly. Rough House Boxing TV, salute. Big E, salute. You have to walk immediately after surgery. You have to get up out of the bed, and they want you to walk around. He said his father's a surgeon, so he already know. Smash the like button. Let's get those likes up to 200. So guess what? Immediately after surgery, there's no laying down. There's no. I had major surgery as well. I'm going to tell you this. I had major surgery as well. And guess what? And I worked in the field, and I knew what it took. But guess what happened? I didn't want to get up because I was in pain. I was like, I didn't want to get up. They told my wife, listen, he got to make sure he gets up, make sure he have to walk. I got up one time and went to the bathroom, and guess what? All blood poured out. And I'm ready to pass out and ready to get back in the bed. But you think they let me get back in the bed? And I already knew the protocol. You think they let me get back in the bed? Nah. Guess what? Oh, let's walk around. Come on, let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk. You could do it. That's what they say. You could do it. You could do it. How you know I could do it and you never felt it? Len Mass said facts. Just went through this with a family member. Yeah. People heal faster. Yep, Big Dog Willie. So that's what I'm saying. So you can't say, oh, you never been through it. You can't say it. Stop saying that. That's false. That's just a way to cop out to say that Keith Thurman, to give him a pass. Maybe Keith Thurman don't feel like, maybe he don't trust himself. Maybe, Cash, salute. Maybe he don't trust his power. Maybe he don't trust his shoulder. Maybe he re-injured it. Maybe he may feel a little bit of pain when he throw it. Everybody's body's not the same, but guess what? When you go high always, see, here goes another notion I'm going to debunk. We have to watch what we say. You see, everybody's body not the same. No, it's not the same. But when you go to a surgeon, after you come out of surgery, after you go to a rehab, they treat you all the same. They don't treat nobody with more caution than others. Marcus Priest, salute. They tell you this, right? Oh, you have to get up. Guess what? When you go to recovery in the operating room, right? They tell everybody that has major surgery, right? You have to get up. You can have knee surgery. Listen, you can have knee surgery, and guess what they're going to tell you to do? Get up and walk. You have to get up and walk. You can have the brace on and everything, but you have to get up and walk. So you don't clot, so you don't do, and you like, people get up and they're like, oh, my knee. And then you know what they tell you? It's all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You gotta walk. Ramon W. Lopez W. Y. SW2. Oh man, straight cop. Keith need to just come out and say his piece, and we can stop talking about him. Yeah, that would be a good thing. Keith Thurman come out and just say, listen, I'm done. Napoleon Arms. So guess what? Those people, 9 times out of 10, they never had major surgery. And guess what? Your boy Blue had major surgery. Guess what? My kids, 2 of my kids, 3 of my kids had major surgery. My son, my little son, that's only 7, had 2 major surgeries. So when you say these things, we need to be careful of who we talking to and how we say it. My son, who's 7 years old, had 2 major surgeries already. 2. And guess what? We had to do immediately after it. Make him get up and walk. Man, it's a joker. Salute. I'm going to tell you this, right? I carried my son, right? Listen to this. I carried my son after his second major surgery. I carried him because he was a little woozy and stuff. So I carried him. and they saw me carry him. This is a fact. They told me, put him down because he needs to walk. You can't do that. They said, put him down because he needs to walk. My wife was there. That's a fact. Eric Jenkins, salute. So at the end of the day, man, this is what I'm saying. Keith Thurman may be doubting himself. Keith Thurman may be doing a lot of things, but I know one thing Keith Thurman ain't doing, that's boxing. Yep, Napoleon Armstrong. Walker, crutches, whatever. But you getting up, trust that. That's a fact. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes to 200. Hold on one second, my peoples. My peopleizations. Salute, I'm back. Will Stroker, salute. Got a Twizzler, man. Blood disappeared like Keith Thurman. Yo, man, I like Keith Thurman, man. I like Keith Thurman, man. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it a buck. When you don't, when you hurt in the sport of boxing, I ain't going to be like, oh, because you my favorite fighter, I'm going to make up General Squall, salute. Where you been at? Because you my favorite fighter, I know that you stolen out in the sport. I'm going to be like, nah, you ain't stolen out. Nah. And is that the case? Keith Thurman need to come out and be like, yo, the show they ain't ready. Carl Brown, salute. Like my brother Boxer Ego said when on his video, right? He said, and it makes sense. Smash the like button. Let's get them likes to 200. Like my brother Boxer Ego said, right? And it makes sense. Robbie Sanders, salute. Keith Thurman was all in every video, everything. Now, he like, where's Waldo? We can't find Keith Thurman. Salute to Eric Jenkins in the super chat. Said Blue Blood Sports TV in chat. What it is, peoples, keep pressing because this old cat wants to see these young get in the ring. These youngins get in the ring. Salute. Eric, you ain't old. You're just wise, man. That's all that is. Wisdom. With age comes wisdom. Smash the like button. Because them likes are 200. Nothing from Keith Thurman. Randy Ridley? Nothing. Update us. And guarantee he don't owe us nothing, but he do owe us something. That's what I'm saying, Craig Mack. It feel like he lost his fire. And my thing is this, right? You don't owe us nothing, but you do owe us. You owe the fans an explanation. And the wife is draining them the Sizak. Bottom of Cali, salute. Lionheart, salute. Salute to my brother CB Sports TV, Carl Burrell. Jack Holmes, salute. Hey, go subscribe to CB Sports TV, man. This is the Ashley's Corner and BFTB Boxing, man. Go subscribe to those channels. Michelle Bouchard said he just got money, is living a high life. That's what I think. But even Michelle, this is my thing, right? If that's not the case, update the fans. It don't take nothing. Just be like, yo, you know what it is? My shoulder, all right, in any other sport. Let me give you an example. In any other sport, could this happen? Could you disappear in any other sport without an explanation to why? Because you are the product that they sell to the fans. In basketball, when Derrick Rose got hurt, right? You think they could just, Derrick Rose could just be on the shelf with no explanation? Bottom of Cali, salute. The fans of Chicago was like, what's going on with Derrick Rose? You think they could just play games in the United Center? Derrick Rose, not on the bench, not to be seen, ain't to be heard of, nothing. That's why they have injury reports. A-lister Crawley, salute. That's why they have injury reports in football every Sunday. They got to give you an update on the injuries. You know why? Because it's the product that's being sold to the fans. Yeah. Randy Ridley. God's Corner Boxing, salute. In no other sport, you can do this. You can't do this in no other sport. So when people come on here trying to defend it, think about another sport. You think in baseball, I'm a Yankee fan. You think Aaron Judge get injured? Yeah, we tore D Rose apart. Because why? The doctors cleared him. Tom Etheridge, salute. The doctors cleared D Rose, right? And he still wasn't producing. He didn't want to give it. So what happened? The fans started killing him. What happened last year? Skip Bayless with Kawhi Leonard. The Spurs with Kawhi Leonard. Look at that situation. Because they felt like he was healthy and he just didn't want to be there. So Kawhi Leonard took a hit in the public. He got torn anew. People was killing him. His teammates was killing him. Everybody was killing Kawhi Leonard because the doctors cleared him to play. The doctors cleared Keith Thurman to fight. So how am I hating on Keith Thurman? Doesn't that sound stupid? I'm just saying that Keith Thurman owes it to the people to come out and say, yo, listen, you know something? This injury, or I hurt this injury, I got this injury, because you owe it to the products. You owe it to your fans. Just to leave them, salute to Jesse Wyatt in the super chat. Just to leave the fans high and dry is not cool. Even a rapper can't disappear for that long and come back. I'm trying to read it, and come back and sell like he once did. Yep. The only one can do that is Dr. Dre and Mayweather. That's a fact. That's a fact. J. Coop, salute. And Jesse Wyatt, you know why? Dr. Dre and Mayweather can do that? Because their work ethic is proven. Their work ethic is proven. Floyd Mayweather work ethic is proven. Dale McElwain, salute. Keith Thurman told us, he said Keith Thurman getting right for 2019. You know Keith Thurman said he was getting right for 2018. You do know that, right? He said 2018 was his comeback, his get back year. Now his get back year is 2019, a whole another year later. Emmanuel Fernandez, salute. You see how this works? He told us his get back year was 2018. He didn't fight once in 2018. Floyd Mayweather work ethic, Dr. Dre work ethic is proven. If they absent, you know it's a legitimate reason. When Floyd Mayweather retired, the whole world knew he had hand injuries. And he didn't even use that for excuse. He just needed to rest his body. If that's the fact with Keith Thurman, okay, no problem. That could be the same scenario. But listen, you can't just fall off the planet of Earth. At least Floyd Mayweather say, yo. And see, this is another thing. People compare him to Floyd Mayweather with this situation, and I got to debunk that notion. Because see, people like to say, oh, Floyd Mayweather, Al Green, salute. Floyd Mayweather did the same thing. No, Floyd Mayweather didn't do the same thing. Floyd Mayweather didn't disappear without notice. Floyd Mayweather, after Ricky Hatton fight, told the world this is probably going to be his last fight. That's what Floyd Mayweather did. He said, this is my last fight. I'm retiring. He didn't just, after Ricky Hatton, just fall off the face of the earth. And we knew he had hand injuries. He admitted that he has injuries. He has hand injuries. His body needs to heal up. Smitty Smith, Dirty South, salute. So Floyd Mayweather knew he had hand injuries. We knew that he had hand injuries. Floyd Mayweather didn't fall off the face of the earth. Floyd Mayweather said, this is probably going to be my last fight, the Ricky Hatton fight. Actually, he announced his retirement before the Ricky Hatton fight. After the Oscar De La Hoya fight, he said he wasn't fighting no more. But since Ricky Hatton was running his mouth, he told Lenny Ellerbe, you know what? Make the fight happen with Ricky Hatton. That's the only reason he fought Ricky Hatton. Because he was calling it quits after the Oscar De La Hoya fight. So when people say, oh, it's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing. Keith Thurman didn't give you a rhyme or reason. He said he had an injury, and then after the injury, he was cleared. So it's two different things. And when I say that Keith Thurman owes it to the fans to give us an update, or we was getting false updates. Oh, January, Keith Thurman will be back. October, Keith Thurman will be back. August, Keith Thurman will be back. September, Keith Thurman will be back. Now, then it came to December on Wilder's undercard, Keith Thurman will be back. Nope, not happening either. Black Sea, salute. Not happening. He made no announcement. He announced that he was going to come back in these fights. He even had what's his name? What's his name? Steven Espinoza for Showtime. He was announcing dates. Steven Espinoza was. Steven Espinoza was like, LT Green, salute, bro. Steven Espinoza was like, oh, we're going to have Keith Thurman back in September. This is the network. And then it didn't happen. Then it turned into, oh, we'll have Keith Thurman back this day. And then guess what? It didn't happen. Oh, we'll have Keith Thurman back at this date. Guess what happened? It didn't happen. So this is what I'm saying is that there's no announcement, so there's no comparison. The last time, okay, so Mr. Sipper, salute. Quad Marley, salute. So just think about this, right? The last time Keith Thurman fought was March 4th, Harlem Mike, salute. March 4th, 2017. So think about this. We know he's not fighting in 2018. Not happening. That's not happening. So now we know February 12th is supposed to be Manny Pacquiao, Adrian Broner, right? Yeah, he made Espinoza look bad. Thurman, now we're supposed to get Broner Pacquiao. He could possibly be on that undercard February 12th. I mean, January, is January 12th? I think it's January 12th. Or January 19th. I think it is. Don't quote me on it. I'm missing the dates right now. I think it's January 19th, right? Messiah. Salute. He said January 19th. Okay, so January 19th, right? So January 19th, he could possibly be on that card. On the undercard, right? K Black in the building. Salute. Salute to my brother K Black in the buildings. Go subscribe to K Black in the building, man. Salute to you, brother. So January 19th is a possible date for him. Because I'm almost certain they're not going to do a whole nother card when they promoting a pay-per-view event like Broner Pacquiao for January. So I'm pretty sure Showtime is not going to invest. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute. I'm pretty sure Showtime is not going to invest in a whole nother card in the month that they have a pay-per-view event where Keith Thurman will be making his comeback. Because they're going to have to put money. Michael James 616, salute. Mr. K, salute. Ryan Clark, salute. Because reason being, now you see, I know people are going to say, well, you see Deontay Wilder's December 1st and then Charlo's fight in December as well. But their opposition is not the same, and it's not the same build-up. For Keith Thurman to make a comeback, they're going to have to build it up. And to assure that he didn't lose his audience, and to assure that they get their money in return, they're going to have a pretty good card, meaning an undercard. Smash the like button. They're going to have a pretty good undercard. You understand what I'm saying? To assure that his fan base hasn't left. Marquise Johnson, salute. To assure that he's still they're gonna get their return for Keith Thurman. Because he's been out for so long. So just to put Keith Thurman on the card with a sloppy undercard is really risky. Why? Because it's if he fights, it's still gonna be a title fight. You understand? It still would be a title fight. So to put on a title fight because he's still the WBA champ. So it's still a title fight. So they got to ensure that they're going to get their money in return. So I really can't see, unless it's a pay-per-view event and they put him on the undercard, I can see that. I can see them putting him on Adrian Broner Pacquiao undercard. That would be a good way to do it. But is he going to do that? Now, then you fast forward to an obvious one, which I think would be the perfect one to do, And that would be Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia undercard. Because you now in the same token, you're building up the Errol Spence Keith Thurman fight. You see what I'm saying? So I can see that happening. But granted, by this time, Power Salute has Kareem Salute. By that time, we're knocking on, by March 4th, Quincy Frazier Salute. March 4th of 2019. Now, I just gave you two major cards, January and February. March 4th of 2019 is going to mark 2 years or across the board. Stephen Bailey Salute. That would be 2 years across the board. That would be 2 years across the board. So you just think about that. Let that settle in. And who's he going to fight? And then you got to think, it's got to be somebody. The WBA is looking bad already. Super Mag Time Salute. But just think, who's he going to fight? It has to be in somebody in the WBA rankings, right? Because it's definitely going to be for the WBA. Like K Black said, the brother's semi-retired. Cooper Pactober, salute. So it has to be somebody in the WBA rankings, right? To keep it somewhat relevant, to make it somewhat legit, right? James Souza, salute. Souza, salute. He said went to school with Errol Spence, not a drinker at all. I didn't touch on that subject because, I mean, I personally saw that he was drinking at the Danny Garcia-Sean Porter fight. But for me to say he was a drinker all the time, I didn't touch into that because it's his personal business. That's kind of different for me. So that's why you didn't see me make. I was actually one of the first people that's seen that, because I actually know the dude, Smile at First Sight. That I know that dude. So and I seen when he first put it up, when he interviewed Nate Jones. I just didn't delve in that. The whole report, salute, because I just didn't feel like it was my avenue, and I just didn't want to do it, man. It's just personal. If he does drink, yeah, if he does drink, I mean, that's something else, man. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't get into that, man. I refused to get into that. So that's why I never mentioned it. You ain't see no videos made by me, because I could have made videos when I first seen it, and I would have been one of the first people to drop that video. But I didn't do it because, I mean, we don't know his personal business. I don't know what took place. I don't know what takes place. I don't know if that's factual. I mean, I seen him drinking at the Danny Garcia-Sean Porter fight, but I never seen him drink before that. I've never seen him visibly drinking or drunk. So it just wasn't my avenue. So I didn't get into that, man. But yo, let me get up off, man. I know my brother's Trill Boxing Talk on TV. Randy Ridley said I'm interested in rumors. I dig it, but I just can't do that type of thing, man. But yo, go to Trill Boxing Talk, my brother Black Fight Fan TV. If you don't know how to get to Trill Boxing Talk, go to Black Fight Fan TV on YouTube. You can see Black Fight Fan TV and the brother Black and the brother Black and my brother 78 Sports TV do Trill Boxing Talk on Black Fight Fan TV platform. So go check that out, man. Go check out Black Fight Fan TV and 78 Sports TV on Trill Boxing Talk over on Black Fight Fan TV channel, man. So let me get up off of here, man, so these brothers could do their thing, man. Smitty Smith, Dirty South, salute. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. JC, salute. Damian Forster, salute. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all already know what it is. Salute to my brother K Black in the building. Salute to Boxing Monster. Salute to my brother Just Blaze Jixon 1000, New York in the building. Salute to Southside. Salute to Randy Ridley. Salute to everybody, man. Harlem Mike. Michael James 616. PTP Fight Wisdom. Salute LT Green. My guy from day one. LT Green been with your boy Blue since day one. Michael C, salute. LT Green, you been here rocking with me since we had what? 100 subs, 30 subs? Eric Jenkins, salute. Tom Etheridge, salute. LT Green been down with Blue since, man, I think we had like 100 subs. Pie Player as well. Salute, man. Hey, I just want to tell y'all, man, all my moderators, I know people see my moderators, and Brown on Boxer, salute. But all my moderators that's moderating, and I know I gotta give some more people hook them up with the mods. But all my moderators, just want to say this before I check out. All my moderators been here since I had like 100 subs. That's a fact. Kaz, LT Green, Pop Player, Slip the Jab, Jamal had like 100 subscribers, man. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So I just wanted to show y'all appreciation, man, because I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all 100%, man. So salute to y'all, man, for always holding your boy Blue down and being here from day one, being the pillars for this channel, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have something special for y'all, man. You know what I mean? Because I do appreciate, man. So it's much love, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But yo, let me get up out of here, man. Go over to Trill Boxing Talk. You know what I mean? Support Trill Boxing Talk, my brother Black Fight Fan TV. Craig Mack, salute. Black Fight Fan TV, 78 Sports TV, man. Go check those fellas out on Trill Boxing Talk. I gotta go get my daughter. I was about to get my worms, man. And my daughter, I've been telling her I was gonna bring her to get these worms for my lizard every day, and I'd be forgetting to pick up, man. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute, man. D21519. That's another person that been down with me forever in the day, man. And I can't give YouTube is not allowing me to give you a wrench. So I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'll have it figured out so you can get a wrench too, man. You know what I mean? But yo, let me get up out of here, man. Go over to Trill Boxing Talk. My brothers over there. Check them out, man. I'm out, man. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure it's your boy Blue, Buzz Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Buzz Sports TV. Big Money, salute. Eric Stewart, salute. Make sure you like and share these videos. Holla at your boy, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Boo. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Blue. Peace.